Welcome back to the Void Podcast. I'm sure you guys have seen this asshole on Instagram, TikTok before. His whole bit is kind of he eats food and then says something transphobic or racist. So we're just kind of going to watch some videos, and for each one, we're going to evaluate. Is it a good take or is it a bad take?
Yeah, let's check it out.
Let's get into it. Let's go with that.
A new inside and put it outside.
Let's see here. We're going to go on the reels. All right, let's see this first one.
Remember when we weren't allowed to eat inside unless we made a new inside and put it outside? Remember?
So what does that mean?
All right, he's saying, remember when we weren't able to
outdoor dining? Yo, this virus can spread inside. It's probably better if people are further apart.
It's crazy
outside.
how less airspace makes it easier for something to move around inside of it.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. How does that work? It's not like wind, and generally being outside is much more difficult to spread colds.
Look at Truth is Harsh too. Vote. Oh, great name by the way. Truth is Harsh.
Truth is harsh.
Too, because he got banned probably. Vote this man president ASAP.
Truth is harsh.
Joe Biden, the devout Catholic, has found a new meaning for Easter this season. Goodbye, Resurrection of Christ, and hello, Transgender Day of Awareness. Joe
It's
Biden.
just news. That's not a point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is funny though,
created
because
a
Trump is vastly less religious than Joe Biden, but is running off of a religious ideal.
And also, these people just hate trans people. Like, it's not like it's all just a bullshit. Everything else they say.
Yeah. And also, if you guys think that we're like super soy for caring about trans people, I guess,
or just like basic human rights.
Feel free to comment down below because of how triggered you are that we are soy.
Yeah, we're sorry if we triggered you.
Yeah.
Fucking vote Biden.
Yeah.
Fucking Trump pussy bitches.
I still can't believe that changing a picture on a box of pancake mix didn't result in world peace.
What's he even talking about?
He's talking about how like
Aunt Jemima?
No, that's that's this thing. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like that's one was the goal to make things that were racist not racist world peace. Or was it just let's decrease the amount of racism that's happening?
Yeah, that's why.
Also, just to be
imagine
clear,
if this guy was like an EMT. He's like, yeah, I could resuscitate this guy, but
would it
bring world peace?
Probably not.
Yeah,
let's just not do it. But also, just to be clear, I don't actually give a fuck if Aunt Jemima was on the front of it.
No,
but his analogies are really stupid, and you get a lot of people like justice for Aunt Jemima, or who else didn't change world peace? And I'm sure the comments would say like Joe Biden or something. I don't know. Oh, Freddie Fazbear. That's actually they've been doing this. Oh, guys, pissing me off. Really?
Thanks, M String King.
Okay, let's go to the next one. Liberal logic. We're liberals. Let's see if we get out.
You cannot bring God into school. Religion interferes with science. Oh, and also men can get pregnant.
You know what I love about that one? Every point he's making, he's just stabbing this out again.
Yeah.
You cannot bring school science.
Well, the thing is, there in the Constitution, it's written that there's a separation of certain church and state.
Yeah.
Right. But it's not there because it interferes with science.
Yeah.
It's there because like the amount of power that the church held should be separate from school so that indoctrination doesn't occur, essentially. Right?
And also, gender doesn't have to do with science.
It's not
biology.
Gender.
Sex has to do with science.
Yeah, gender isn't a scientific category. It's a social category.
And also, you idiots will say in the comments, in the it says all men were created equal under the eyes of God or whatever. Yeah, the people who wrote it were Christian, but they specifically laid out they don't want religion involved with the government.
Yeah, people that are more religious than you, who are fake online religious people, believe that a separation of church and state was important. All right, let's go. Let's see. Oh, he's got a good face.
So a 20-year-old can't have alcohol, but a 5-year-old can pick their gender?
Yeah, so alcohol has been around for an extremely long time, and we've been able to decide that there's probably a safe, on average, age to decide that you can like drink alcohol, essentially, right? Like I'm sure a 12-year-old could drink alcohol if they're mature enough and they can like engage in it in a mature way. But most 12-year-olds aren't able to do that, which is why we say they shouldn't.
And also, let me ask this guy a question. What if you were told you can't pick a gender until you're 18? You can't be a man, you can't be a woman.
Yeah.
If you want to do something that feels masculine, can't do it. Sorry,
that's
buddy.
not what you said. You said a 5-year-old can't pick their gender.
Yeah, you have a gender too, man.
You're
just
choosing to be male.
It just happened to be one that was accepted by society, you know,
and that you conformed with. You know,
I do think the drinking age should probably be 18, but that's irrelevant.
It's pretty old. But also, some of these guys say like, I don't have pronouns, as if like you haven't been he him your entire life. You know, like I think the self ID like Z0 stuff is really cringe.
This is a good one.
So a 20-year-old can't have alcohol, but a 15-year-old can be forced to carry a baby to term. Yeah. Well, that's a good own, buddy.
This guy's so dumb.
So if you smoke pot, you can be disqualified from the Olympics. But if you're a biological man and take estrogen for a year, you can compete in women's weightlifting?
I don't support trans people competing in the sports of the gender they identify as.
Yeah. Also, I also don't care if they
smoke pot.
The whole weed thing was really stupid as well. But also, I don't even know if it's even a year. I think it's more than a year that you have to have been on it and then off of it after.
Another one. This guy, elect him for president, bro.
Yeah. Is
that what you want?
Let's get this dude in here for president.
So if you...
Liberal logic?
Our government is racist, corrupt, and bought out by corporations. But if we give them more money, they'll fix the weather.
They'll fix the weather?
Climate change.
Oh, he doesn't understand there's a difference between weather and climate.
Yeah, I think the argument, and I don't agree with a lot of leftists on this issue, but they will say corporations influence the government. No one can fix the weather.
One can fix the weather. No one can fix climate change. No one can fix Mother Nature. Wait, so
is that like a nihilist?
This guy is just like the son of like an oil tycoon,
Stelly 46.
And he just really wants them to continue to drill. Legend has it his hair gel is extracted from liberal tears.
What do you think it's like for the other people in the restaurants when he's doing this?
That's probably not that bad.
Yeah,
I wouldn't really care. I'd just be like, oh, he's talking about something that's disanalogous.
I guess it'd be funnier. He has to go to a different place. It'd be weirder if he was in the same restaurant every day.
Yeah,
and people don't go because they're like, 2:00 he's gonna shoot his thing.
Fuck. He's gonna go compare 3-year-old gender to alcohol. God, I can't be a part of this. All right, let's see.
So a man who doesn't want to take care of his kid is a deadbeat dad.
Yeah.
But a woman who doesn't want to is pro-choice?
What? That doesn't even make any sense. A man who doesn't take care of his born child is a deadbeat, right?
Yeah.
But a woman,
same as if a woman abandons her born child.
She's a deadbeat mother.
Yeah.
But those are two separate things. You're talking about a baby that is alive and you don't take care of it versus the right to choose is having an abortion before the baby has become a baby and like what we consider to be a baby.
Yeah.
You know? That's so disanalogous again. I mean, dude, a lot of this stuff is just him making analogies that aren't analogies.
Yeah.
Okay. But to be fair, I cried and shipped it to him so he could use it as hair gel.
I think I'm starting to pick up on what this guy's science is, and I think I want to expose it.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. If gun-free zones work, why don't we set up rape-free zones? Perfect.
I don't think gun-free zones work. They do. Okay, here's the difference. Wait, that's so stupid. Gun-free zones are there because
that's an object you can regulate.
Yeah, but also there are rape-free zones essentially.
All of society, we do.
Everywhere anyone sees rape, they will hopefully try to stop it.
Yeah,
that doesn't even make any sense. You don't need a rape-free zone because we already agree it's a horrible thing and we should stop someone who's being raped.
Well, I think you guys will start to pick up on this. What this guy does is he says, "Oh, if this left-wing idea is true, then why isn't this right-wing idea true?" And he thinks he's getting the leftists with that. And maybe he is in some case. But what he's also doing is saying, oh, since you have a hypocrisy with the inverse of my thing, then logically the inverse is also hypocritical, right? Yeah. Like, do you not want rape-free zones, man?
Yeah. Here, you want to say this one?
I think I'm going to keep my job.
All right. Fine. Okay. 35.5 million. It's a lot of liberal tears.
Every time I order a cheeseburger, I make it a double so that a vegan out there in the world isn't actually making a difference.
And he's in the same restaurant.
Okay.
He does go here.
Oh, he does go here. Wait, so every time he orders a cheeseburger, he gets a double. That doesn't. So that this would make sense if every meat he consumed, he doubled it.
Mhm.
But if you just get a double burger, it doesn't defeat what a vegan's purpose is.
Also, this entire thing is selling a right-wing dating app, is my understanding. Veganism is, I mean, there's probably more left-wing vegans, but that's not really a political issue. Like most left-wing people are not vegan.
Yeah, and to be fair, coining this one from Destiny, but this is the constellation of ideas. It's not like political, like conservatism.
Yeah.
It's like all of the little things you can point to, like veganism, pro climate change, pro choice, liberal, trans rights.
Yeah.
Would take the vaccine, like a variety of different things you can point to, and they would attack those things.
Yeah. I don't mind when people eat, but when someone is proper proud of killing animals, it doesn't sit right.
Wait, why are all these comments against it?
I don't know.
That's very mean. Do it again. That's kind of funny. Oh, let's see.
What's he eating here? Is he eating ice cream?
If people don't cheat, why can't we have mail-in drug tests?
Pretty sure we do have mail-in drug tests.
I'm sure people cheat on drug tests,
but also,
that does the left object to drug
Wait,
tests? If you're an athlete using steroids or a welfare recipient or something,
probably.
like
I am against
And that
people
policy is
cheating.
fine,
I'm against
yeah.
people mailing in false votes, just like I would be against people that cheated on a drug test.
yeah. Like I think he just has a weird conception. I think
That is the worst comparison.
Yeah.
Waiting for a liberal to throw insults and not answer the question.
This guy eats corn.
He got
for a long-
1,700 likes. Cool. Good for him.
Yeah.
Why is it at gender reveal parties, people only choose one of two colors?
Because
Oh,
most
yeah.
people in the world agree that there's,
Two.
most people in the world agree there's two genders.
Yeah,
There is.
And 99+% of people born female or male will identify with that gender.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why.
Do you do that? Do you put guacamole on top of the burrito?
I have done that for tortillas.
I might have to try that.
It's pretty effective.
Yeah. See one of the comments. God created Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve.
Why?
That's hilarious.
But this isn't even about gay people. It's about trans people.
I know, but constellation, everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Schools will be like, drugs are bad, and then prescribe a 6-year-old Adderall because they don't want to sit in the same spot for 8 hours.
I agree with that, mostly.
Yeah, I think prescribing drugs.
But yeah, that's a good point. Schools don't prescribe medications, man.
What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah. Well, I think he's trying to say that they say drugs that we deem bad are bad, but
Mhm.
not drugs that we deem good. But there's also a different, like, Adderall's a prescription drug. That's how it's supposed to be used. It's not like cocaine is a prescription drug, and like people happen to use it like incorrectly.
I do think that we definitely over medicate stuff like ADHD
For sure.
too quickly.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but he's getting roasted for saying schools prescribe shit in multiple.
Yeah, that's kind of cringe.
So if you lie to the government, it's called a crime. But if the government lies to you, it's called politics.
Wait, you can probably lie to the government. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's
what
talking
law
about-
is that against?
Yeah, you can lie. You can lie whenever you want, unless you're under oath.
Yeah.
That applies to politicians and to us.
You can always lie to the
If you're
government.
saying politicians lie a lot, like, of course I
Oh,
agree with
wait.
that. But everyone lies a lot.
One sec. Dude never misses. Stone face emoji.
13,000 likes.
Let him cook. Let him eat. Why didn't you eat the tomato? Did this guy get fired from a government job for lying?
Do you think is it like a POV thing? Like he's saying, okay, people go on dates, they'll eat food,
Oh,
and this is what I'm saying to you on your date.
He's trying to be the people that don't want to date him.
Because at the end, it's a marketing thing for the app.
Yeah, I don't.
So he's saying is he on a bunch of different dates? Is that the idea? Is that why he's on it? It's in a different restaurant?
I have no idea why this is supposed to be date right stuff.
Imagine they're sponsoring
Okay.
him trying to find a
the
girlfriend.
dating app,
and they're like, every time that they sponsor a date, he's like, "Can you film this video of me?" And they never make it past that. That's why he's always in a different date.
Oh, exactly. Yeah,
That'd be
it's like,
hilarious, man.
dude. You just made the most retarded
Yeah.
comparison I've ever heard. I'm gonna have to leave this and stop filming you.
Good Good news about all the illegal immigrants coming to the U.S. Crime rates are dropping fast in South America. Good.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, because all the crimes happen in North America now.
Yeah. Fun fact: immigrants, even illegal immigrants, commit fewer crimes per capita than natural-born U.S. citizens.
Yeah,
It's a fact. You can look it up.
but if that's too hard to understand, you can always fall back on the feeling that you have that brown is bad,
Yeah.
and that'll help you in the long run for sure.
And if you feel that way, I would definitely suggest downloading Date Right.
Yep.
You'll
And
find
also
it.
mailing in your vote.
Yes.
Or actually, no. I'm pretty sure elections are rigged. I think that was proven in the last election, so you probably just shouldn't vote.
And definitely don't bother taking the vaccine either.
No, do
Yeah.
not take the vaccine. That is a bad idea.
And touch a lot of public door handles.
Yeah.
So the gender pay gap is real, but gender isn't real. Got it.
Wait,
No,
gender is real.
man. Yeah.
What does that even mean?
Yeah.
Also, yeah, the gender.
No, who is saying that?
It also depends on what you're defined as the gender pay gap. There is a gender pay gap.
Even if you hate trans people, like they're not saying gender isn't real. They're saying that you can switch your gender.
who said gender wasn't real?
Yeah.
But also, logic hurts their brain. Oh, dude, he killed
And
me.
he used the fucking neo pronoun in there. Eh?
There, he did. Oh, that's so progressive of you, Julielt. All right, not who I
Probably
thought.
Julia T.O.
But the gender pay gap is real. It just depends on what you're defining it as. It isn't based in discrimination. So from what I've seen, at least, it's just dependent on like hours worked, jobs taken, and a variety of different factors. It's not like a discriminatory action, you know?
Yeah. I didn't realize how murdered this guy gets in his comments.
Yeah, I thought all the comments were like really for him. I don't know. It's weird.
I'm here in New York. I'm heading into the Migrant Center to apply for my $50,000 debit card. I hope they don't ask for any of my identification because they didn't ask for any of theirs. I'm here.
I'm sure they
Yeah,
asked for
well,
identification.
It doesn't even make any sense. I saw you in New York. I jumped the fuck out of you, bro. Blood never stops yapping. All right. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
This guy's a moron. All right. Thanks for watching.
See ya.